cheer for their favorite driver as they roar by. Adrenaline and excitement on an extreme high. Drivers and crews ready to race. Fans on edge who will set the pace. Fuel is on board and the tires tight. The drivers are strapped in and ready to fight. Planning and aggression, it's a thin line to walk, but that is what separates the racecraft from talk. Coming to the finish line, all bets are off. The win is on the line, and no quarter will be taken. It's time to make the pass. It's time for shake and bacon. It's time to start watching TVR-Esports Racing.
What's going on, TVR-Esports fans? It's Grandpa. We're back here with the TVR-Esports channel with Thunder Valley Racing League and the Street Stock Series. We are in race number, I believe this is week 9 of 13. So we are on the downhill side of the race series here in the Street Stock Series with Thunder Valley Racing right here on the TVR-Esports channel live. So we've got several drivers out here joining us tonight. We'll have the heads-up display will be popping up here in just a moment, as we got about 5 more minutes before we go racing out here, and they will have to qualify. It takes about 5 minutes for the drivers to get out there and qualify, so make sure you grab you some popcorn, grab you a quick bathroom break, or change your pins, whatever you got to do out there. Hey, no judgment here. Good luck to drivers out there on the track as they get ready to race here in week number 9 of the Street Stock Series, chasing down that RBC trophy out of Stigler, Oklahoma. Brought to you right now tonight by Brookwood Homes, the TVR-Esports channel. Brookwood Homes is our biggest supporter out there, and we give them a big shout out and a big thank you. HHR Racing, also one of our big supporters. RHS Unlimited Dirt Works takes care of supporting our dirt races on Saturday and Sunday, so a big shout out to them. And all of our fans, of course, and all of our drivers join us every single week out here in the Thunder Valley Racing League. We could not do it without you, so we do appreciate you. Thanks for showing up and racing, and thanks for showing up and watching and subscribing to the channel. While I'm talking about it, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, and I will do my best to keep an eye on the live chat. We got we got several people watching, so shout out to everybody out there in the live chat. Big old foam finger by the GOAT every single week. He shows up and gives us that big old #1 foam finger. So a big shout out to the GOAT for he's watching the live chat. So if you're in the live chat, be sure to leave a comment and let us know you're watching. Who's got your favorite paint job out there? We got a couple new ones out there tonight. Number 107 there in the Trans Am paint. Number 3 just got his number tonight. Let's get the heads-up display on the screen so you can kind of see everybody's name up here on the screen. I'll get this going here. All right, John Hudson is our new driver out there in the number 3, representing Goodwrench. Everybody recognizes that black number 3 scheme out there, so let's hopefully he can make a name for himself out there in the Thunder Valley Racing League, that number 3 car. Michael Wedshire joined us in the HHR Racing car. Always a top runner out there in the Street Stock Series. 02 Ty Stanley out there today. So we got a few more minutes before we go racing. Enjoy the music, grab your popcorn, and let's get ready to go racing here at Darlington Motor Speedway with the Thunder Valley Racing League and the TVR-Esports channel. I'm Grandpa Thompson. We'll be right back with the racing action.
the finish line. Grid lights blinking, silence in my skull. I've studied every apex till the page is dull. You're blocking in the braking zone, looking at the crowd. I'm raging on the inside, and my engine's loud. Thunder Valley Racing, get a win in life. I'll see you at the finish line when the sparks ignite. Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't defend a position you know you can't keep. Stay strong. The RBC trophy is mine. Watch me fly past as I cross the finish line. If you're in the pits, this race isn't yours. I'm measuring my courage by these tire scar doors. One lap, one shot, all in, all I got. Thunder Valley Racing, get a win in life. I'll see you at the finish line when the sparks ignite. Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't defend a position you know you can't keep. Stay strong. The RBC trophy is mine. Watch me fly past as I cross the finish line.
All right, qualifying is over, and they have taken positions. Ty Stanley is going to be the fastest car out on the track tonight, starting us off in the pole position in that number 02 car. Shout out to the live chat, Green Demon Kings, Brendan, number 88, Trucking Cars, not on the field tonight. That's him in the live chat saying, can't race tonight. Just didn't have the track fees for tonight, so that's okay. Happens all the time. This is sim racing, and everybody knows who does this stuff knows that iRacing cleans our pockets out the best they can out here at iRacing. So Brigham Rebel Hamilton, number 88, Cars Trucking, not being represented out here tonight at Darlington, South Carolina. So hopefully we can get together and get the Green Demon Kings car back out on the track tonight, or not tonight, but next season, next time around for Darlington. I'm sure it'll be on this next season's schedule. But we're getting ready to line up here. Got a few more minutes before we get started out here as they finish up the last few minutes of qualifying and getting ready to go racing here. So good luck to our drivers out there. And once again, thanks to our sponsors out there that sponsor us here at TVR-Esports. Brookwood Homes being the big one out there. And, of course, HHR Racing. All of the drivers that donate locally to us. And, of course, our fans. Hey, if you're a fan out there and you bought the TVR-Esports channel a cup of coffee and let Grandpa had a cup of coffee there, we appreciate you. Hey, no problem at all. Love you so much. Could not do it without you guys watching. And we do need the viewing hours and the subscribers. So hit the button, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And you'll see the Cash App, $, TVR-Esports down there. And anytime you want to help us support the channel, you just let us know. Buy us a cup of coffee. We'll share it with the league. Let's see, another shout out. Got let's see, we got Shane out there. Shane out there in the live chat. What's up, guys? 21's at work tonight. So hey, real life before play. Got to do the real life thing before we can play. So we're out here playing tonight. So real life for Mr. Harbin, the doorman, number 21, will not be showing up tonight at Darlington. So he's going to be watching on the YouTube channel. So shout out to the doorman as he is watching on the YouTube channel. YouTube channel is growing, and do want to mention our fans. It's you guys that make it grow like that. So a big shout out to you. Thank you so much. We're about ready to get started here. They should start rolling any minute. Starting lineup here is Ty Stanley up there in the pole in the 02. Number 5 is going to be Cale Eckert on his outside there. Chad Oakey, Budman Thompson going to be right there in that third spot starting off. So he's got him a good qualifying time tonight. Got a nice A license for Okie Budman. 2.8 A license up there for the Okie Budman. Congratulations on a nice license up there. Landon Rye, 107, one of our new drivers in the 100 numbers, trying to earn his spot on the voting block in that Trans Am Smoking the Bandit paint job out there on the outside, number 107. Then we have the number 104, Bryson Hall, number 104 on the inside there. Got the Sunco paint going on. Good wrench on the outside. We talked about the number 3, John Hudson. Going to be pulling up on us. Number 71 down the inside. Shake and Bake. Chase Rockford, number 71. Got a nice shiny paint job on that Shake and Bake car. On the outside, that familiar black and pink Michael Wedscheider in the HHR racing car. So we're just about ready to get started here. Should start rolling in a minute. Let's check our... Yep, we're about to go rolling right now. We got a couple more seconds, and pace car's about to roll off the track. So start rolling around the track. A couple pace laps here, then we're going to race some. Let's see, we got 45 laps to run out here at Darlington, South Carolina, barring any kind of green-white checkered that we may run into. They do have one attempt at a green-white checkered in case it gets to that point. So they will have one attempt at that. They've got one extra set of tires in the pit row, so sometime in the 45 laps, if we happen to have a caution, they will be able to grab fresh tires if they want to, or stay out on the track to keep their position. It's really going to be up to them at that point. There's only 9 drivers actually made the field, looks like, out there tonight, with Michael White is in the pit. I hope he makes it out onto the track, as he is a little late getting out onto the grid. Michael White has joined us, though, in the number 53 down in pit row. There he is right there, number 53 Valvoline driver, Michael White. Well, hopefully he gets started from pit row and gets out on the track and he's ready to go. Once again, live chat, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and leave a comment if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to try to check that live chat as often as I possibly can. Go 59, go number 70, shout out from the GOAT for 59 and 70, Chad Oakey Budman and Michael Wedscheider. HHR driver. Here we are. We're getting ready to go racing. Pace car is off, and we are coming into turn number 1.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, we are away and racing. Good start by everybody so far. This track's going to be a little slick. They got an extra 10% horsepower in these cars than they normally would, so they do have a little bit of drive coming off the corner, and it will eat the tires up if they don't control it. So we'll see how it goes. A little bit of backslide there by the number 3. Got the back end just a little bit loose there. John Hudson. Cold tires out there. First couple laps, they're all going to be out there trying to figure out how to warm the tires up. Right up front, you see Ty Stanley getting a little bit loose. Back in, stepped out. Pretty good on him there. Number 5 going to take advantage of the slowdown. Here he comes on the inside. Cale Eckert down on the inside. Going to make the pass. Going into turn number 1. Maybe if he can hold the grip. Oh, yeah, Ty Stanley gets up to the wall. Number 70 getting squirrely, trying to hold it up, trying to stay off the number 107's bumper there as the outside lane held up really hard. 70 into the wall a little bit. There is that Darlington stripe. They talk about the famous Darlington stripe. Number 70 gets his stripe right there. Looks like the number 3 may have already had stripe. 53 now out on the track. So Michael White out on the track now, still on the same lap with the leaders, I believe. Just got a little bit of a late start, so he is looking for a caution to catch up with the front group here as they line them up nose to tail. They seem to have worked out the issues. There is the 53 there. You can see the gap right there between the 3, the 7, and the back of the field. They got a little. There's another one, 71. He's going to lose some speed right there. You do not want to take that Darlington stripe. Just really slows these cars down. 59 going to take advantage and get in front of Chase Rockford there as they come around the corner in the 71. 59, Michael Wedscheider, good race car driver out there. Knows what he's doing in that stock car. Currently running in 5th place. 104, new driver out there in the Sunco car, running 4th place, Bryson Hall. Just recently joined us not too long ago, so he's got the number 104 out there. Cale Eckert currently holding down the bottom of the podium as we go into lap number 5 as they go by the stripe this time. Taking a little peek on the inside of the 107, taking the middle line. Trying to defend that bottom against the number 104 behind him, Bryson. Bryson took a little look, tried to follow him down a little bit. Michael Wedshire right there on the bumper. The draft is having a big effect here at Darlington. These long straightaways give those cars in the back the time to draw up on the back of the car in front. Number 5 taking a look. Cale Eckert took a little bit of a look, got in the mirror of the number 107, Landon. Landon Rye decided to hang on to it, keep it in the outside. Following the Ty Stanley around the outside. Ooh, let the back end step out. He's in the wall. He's dragging. That's going to slow him way down. Number 5 managed to take advantage down the side. Oh, no! The slowdown caused that caution. That's going to cause a caution. The slowdown caused the caution right there. Let's back that up real quick and see what happened as they got together when the slowdown happened, I believe, is what caused that. Slow motion here, slow-mo cam coming around the corner on the outside is Bryson. Inside is Michael Wedshire. Michael Wedshire got a little loose right there in the corner. Looked like he managed to hang on to it. Oh, yeah, they just kind of got together. One came down a little, one came up a little. Probably going to be a racing incident. We'll wait on race control to give it the call here and blames it on anybody at all, but looked like a racing incident. Just the 104 got a little low and 59 got a little high, and they just bumped into each other. 2 quick fixes, so they'll be able to get him into pit road and get him fixed and go racing again. Michael Wedshire's got a meatball. It means he's blown the motor. He's trying to, he's
pass me.
104 looked like he was trying to help him maybe push him into the pits. Michael's still rolling, looks like. Oh, he needed him in front of him for a clear, keep him from getting a black flag, I bet is what it was. So they finally made it into pit row there. So our first caution of the night comes at lap number 6 as the 104, Bryson Hall, and the Michael Wedshire and the number 59 get together coming out of the turn. So we'll be right back with the racing action.
Well, you may have run out of racecraft. You may have made a mistake. That pedal on your far left side, most drivers call it the brake. Now I know you may be new to your craft and not so adept at turning left. So why go free wide into turn 1, then run out of skill? Now we're all done. Now the caution is out and the yellow is flying. The leader is pissed and the offender is lying. Here comes the goat, with an end of line. The penalties are coming, there might be a fight. Race hard, race clean, use respect and be nice. I'll see you at the finish line, get a win in life.
All right, as we approach the HHR restart tones, Ty Stanley will have the gas pedal first inside the zone. On his outside, the number 5, Cale Eckert. Pace car is off. Ty Stanley has control inside the zone. They are in the zone. Green flag. He gets on the gas pedal as soon as he hit that line. He is away. Got a good full car length on number 5 as he gets out front here at Darlington. Shout out 59 coming to the front. He was coming to the front. He was coming. Got in a little accident there, so he's going to have to do it again, but he's got a fresh race car. Here he comes already. He's passing the number 71, looking to go 3 wide between the 53 and the 71. Michael Wedscheider in the number 59. Coming down on the inside, taking a look. Definitely got under the 71. Has an advantage coming through the corner. Can he pick up the 53? Going to try hard to hold that bottom. This is Darlington. It is hard to hold the bottom of that racetrack. But by the same token, if you run that outside and you get it into that wall, it will slow you down tremendously. So 71 has a slight advantage on the outside as long as he keeps it out of the wall. Michael Wedscheider, trying to hold that inside. 104 got into the wall right there. You saw that scrape. That's why they call it the Darlington stripe. He took him a stripe right there, the 104. 59 down the inside, got the back end a little loose. 53 up on the wall. 71 trying to get underneath him. Oh, they came around. They missed him. They missed him. He managed to hang on to it down on the inside. Good job by the 53. 59 threw a block on the 104. 104 had a run on him down the bottom. 59 drove it down the bottom and got in front of him, trying to get past the 71. Back in really loose on that number 59, Michael Wedscheider, HHR race car. As he comes around the corner, challenging the 71. What a race back here. As the front three, we've just been neglecting them here for a few laps. Lap number 11, number 5, Cale Eckert making a challenge on Ty Stanley. Looking underneath him, right on his bumper. 107. Right there with him, Landon Rye doing what he can to stay with him. We're currently in the bottom of the podium, but here is the race. Michael Wedscheider now in the advantage of these 3 cars, taking over 4th place. 5th place going to the 104, 71. Chase Rockford on the outside. Going to take over the 6th place there as Chad Okie Budman Thompson begins to gain ground back there in the 70. And 53, Michael White now in this race. So he's not out of it. He's in the draft and trying to catch him. Back up front with our leaders. Ty Stanley currently leads the race. 107 got by number 5, Cale Eckert, and is now in 2nd. Cale in the bottom of the podium in 3rd place at the moment. These drivers are beginning to stack. Here they come. 53 taking a look on the inside just a little bit. Managed to get back behind him. He apologized for something. I don't think we saw what happened, but may have been a little bit of a bump there. Got caught up to the back end of the 70 really quick. The draft here is important. It has a lot to do with how fast these cars are going down the straight area. Right now, Michael Wedscheider is at the mercy of those cars behind him. If they stay right in his tail end, they'll be coming. 105, number 5 looking on the inside of 107. Cale Eckert looking down on the inside of Landon Rye. Landon Rye trying to hold on to 2nd place and chase down Ty Stanley in the 02. Here comes the number 5, Cale Eckert down on the inside, looking hard on the inside of Landon Rye. Landon Rye carrying the outside, going to hold the outside and try to carry the speed. Staying behind the 02. Number 5 has to file back in line or start losing ground. We are 15 laps in with 30 laps to go. 1/3 of this race is over. Like I said before, they only have 1 extra set of tires in the pits. So eventually here in about 10 more laps, these tires are really going to start to come in, and they're going to start to get a little bit slick. They're going to have to start to decide, how much tire do you got, how much throttle can you use. With the extra 10% throttle power in the car, it might be kind of sketchy on some hot tires or some slick tires. So we'll see how they do here in about 10 more laps. Right now we're at lap number 17 coming up with 29 left to run. Top 3, Ty Stanley, Landon Rye, and Cale Eckert in that order. Michael Wedscheider still holding on to number 4th place, number 59. 104 right behind him. Chad Okie Budman 70 starting to make a little bit of a challenge on Chase Rockford in that number 71. Okie Budman been saving tires back there. He's been taking lessons online. Learn how to get a little faster. Learn how to corner that race car a little better. Save those tires a little longer, and it's paying off for him as he currently runs out there in 7th place and beginning to gain ground on the number 71, Chase Rockford. You can see him right there, beginning to get a little bit each corner. Back up front with our leaders. Beginning to pull away is the 02 Ty Stanley, running that clean line up there. With no trouble from the other cars. Now is he using tire? That's going to be an issue. We'll talk about it when we get a few more laps in, but you can see the back end stepping out as he comes around the corner. Kind of let that back end slide around the corner and drift it just a little. And that's bound to heat those tires up and get them worn out. So Ty Stanley risking it for the biscuit out there, letting the back end all hang out. Let's see if we can't ride with Okie Budman. Maybe. Oh, let's ride with the number 53. Michael White out there doing a good job trying to make a pass on Cale Eckert. Let's see if we can't get into the pit and crank it up. Let's take a lap with Michael White. Really nice shots there with a Michael White driver's cam. Number 53, Valvoline driver. Currently running in 7th place, trying to chase down the 71. Back up front with our leaders as we got a battle going on, three-way track battle going on here for the podium. Right now, Ty Stanley currently holds on to it as the 107 and the number 5, Landon Ryan, Cale Eckert, try to take it away from him. They don't want him to stay up there. I guarantee you they are looking to take over that top position out here. They do not want to stay in second, third. But tire wear is going to be an issue. So how much have they used up out here in front, racing it nice and hard and fast out here for 21 laps? Almost halfway now into the race series. Michael Wedscheider holding on to a clean air in 4th place right now. Bryson Hall, 104 new driver out there, let the back end step out just a hair there as he came around the corner. 53 still trying to find a way around 71. Has not quite worked it out yet. Dipping low right there, taking a look. Trying to see if he can get the 71 and step the back end out. 71 takes the outside. Definitely letting the back end creep out a little bit. Not quite enough for 53 to take advantage. Up here now where we weren't looking, number 5 finally gets a look down on the inside. Going to try to pick a pass on the 107. Landon Rye on the outside. Cale Eckert on the inside. Battle for second. Darlington Speedway, lap number 23 on old tires. We're over halfway. Doesn't quite make the pass, but definitely let the 107 know that I can get up in there. One small mistake, and I'm going to be right there. Their little battle, though, let Ty Stanley pull away by about almost a full second. Ty Stanley in the 02 begins to pull away. Let's check out the live chat real quick while we're here. 59 coming. So that's the highest line wins tonight. So a high and wide. Yeah. Doorman calling out high side. High line's going to win tonight. If you can run it up high with keep it out the wall, that's the trick. That high line's fast. The second you touch that wall, it sucks you up there like a vacuum. Sticks those cars to it like a magnet, and I mean it's hard to get off of it. You really got to get out of the gas and turn it hard to the left to get it off the wall, and by then somebody's coming by you and you got to hope not to run into them. So yeah, high line's the place to be, and a lot of control on that steering tonight. Want that front end turning down inside. We got some problems maybe here with number 71 down low on the racetrack. Not sure what happened there. Wonder if we can go back real quick and take a quick look and see if we can see what happened. Not sure if he just got into the wall. Coming around the corner right here, don't see any issues really. Got a little crooked. And I'm wondering if his tires are just wearing out on him and just slowed him down. Down on the inside. He got under that white line. That's just a little sketchy. Right there, he just started pulling it down. Not sure what happened to him there. He's back out on the racetrack and running again, but he's definitely off of the pace. So Chase Rockford off of the pace. Not sure what happened to Chase out there. Don't see a meatball or anything, so it's not a blown tire or anything like that. Michael Wedshire, Bryson Hall, and Chad Okie Budman all pitted lap 6. I don't know if they took tires or not. That's a secret mystery. John Midland, 2687, evening. Good to see you in the live chat. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are out here at Darlington Speedway live with the Thunder Valley Racing League, and out front we got Ty Stanley, Landon Rye, and Cale Eckert, who have been leading most of the race. Traded the positions a little bit. Ty Stanley has managed to hold on to the lead position all night. We got a prediction out there from the doorman saying the high line's going to win tonight. Ty Stanley is running the high line. 107 and 5. We're going to have to try to figure out a way to get him on the bottom. There he dipped down just a little bit, but you can see him floated out there high and drive the middle of that corner, trying to keep everybody out of that pocket as the 107 and number 5 try to get up in there. Michael Wedshire in 4th still, clean air. About 3.8 seconds behind the leader. These three here starting to bunch up, 53, 104, and the number 70, Chad Okie Budman Thompson, and Bryson Hall and Michael White. Michael White started in the pits, but has managed to make his way up into the top 5 before the race was halfway or so, and now with just 16 laps left to run, he is currently running in 5th place. Battle continues up front as the tire wear begins. Can Ty Stanley hold off these two fast drivers that have been on his tail all night? Ty Stanley just really getting up by the outside wall, just let the back end hang out there nice and clean around the outside. If there had been a marker on that wall, he'd have got points for drifting and tagging that thing, because that was a nice little turn there as he went around the corner out here at Darlington. No stripes yet for Ty Stanley on that 02 car. I believe all three of these cars up front have kept it pretty clean. A couple little touches on the outside wall by a couple of them, but nothing major. Michael Wedshire was in a major accident earlier and lost the whole front end of that car. So he's definitely used his quick fix up, one of them at least, and maybe grab some tires, don't know. Let the back end hang out a little bit. Probably wouldn't have been smart to get tires way back then. That would have been a little early, I would think. Number 5 had an issue. Must have had an issue there. Let's back up and see what happened, if we can see what happened. Oh, yeah, right there. Got into the wall. We just talked about that. How that wall. Oh, Ty Stanley got into it, too. Ty Stanley got into it and lost the position. So number 107 takes over the lead here. Landon Rye, lap number 31, takes the lead from Ty Stanley as Ty Stanley and Cale Eckert both get in the wall. There again, we talked about the tires. Lap 31, we talked about it, 14 laps. Ty Stanley has been running that car very hard for 14 laps, or 32 laps, and those tires are heated. You can guarantee the temperature's up. Now they're going to have to start watching. 13 laps left to run. Does Michael Wedshire and this group back here, do they have enough rubber left to catch this group in front in 13 laps? We're going to have to watch and see. Number 4 got really sideways right there coming out of the corner. Okie Budman reacts and pulls it down low to see if maybe he got to get by him, but he managed to pull it back together. Michael Wedshire a little bit sideways coming out of the corner there. He's starting to push it a little bit probably. Number 59 maybe starting to turn up the heat just a little bit, try to catch these guys in the next 10 laps or so. 107 Landon Rye, our new driver out front, showing some impressive driving out there, trying to earn the votes of the other drivers. So Landon's got to run this race and at least one more, so he can run the truck race tonight. Right after this one, we'll go live with the truck races at 8 p.m. Central Time. Be sure to tune in for that. If Landon joins us in that race, he will be eligible at the end of that race to go up on the auction blocks and be put on the voting blocks to see if he can make it into the qualified drivers list and go home with an RBC trophy at the end of next season. So 107 trying to earn his spot in the qualified driver list and get him a 2-digit number. Right now, Ty Stanley taking advantage of a wall rub and taking down on the bottom and get past him there on the inside. Here he comes. Going to make a look. Take a look and maybe make a run, maybe not. He thought about it for just a second there and backed off. 10 laps left to run as they go by this time. Cale Eckert still showing in 3rd, but Michael Wedshire beginning to close that gap slowly but surely. That number 59 HHR race car. Michael White done a good job, made a good showing today. Worked his way up into 5th from a pit stop start, which was fairly impressive. 104, Bryson Hall got into a little issue earlier today with the HHR driver, Michael Wedscheider, and they worked it out. Both of them got new race cars. Currently running back there in 6, but he's under challenge. Number 70 been looking for a way around him here for a while. Chase Rockford, not sure what happened to the 71 Shake and Bake. May have had a tire issue. Something went wrong, and he was really slow on the racetrack. And you can see him hanging out really wide right there as he goes around the corner, and just had to really woe it up. Not sure what happened to Chase, as he is slow on the racetrack. John Hudson out there in the number 3, still running, still in the lead lap. Has not fallen back a lap yet. With 10 laps left to run. 9 laps left to go for our leader as he crosses the start-finish line. Ty Stanley in the lead right now with the 107. Landon Rye trying to chase him down. Landon doing a good job staying around the back of Ty Stanley in that 02. Thunder Valley on the front of Ty Stanley's car. Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am being represented out there by the 107's paint as they run 1 and 2. Cale Eckert out here, I believe that's Sparky Motors. Right there representing Sparky Motors, number 5, Cale Eckert. HHR Racing, Michael Wedscheider, 37 laps in and still turning left. Our new driver, Valvoline driver, number 53, Michael White's out there representing Valvoline. 104, Bryson Hall driving the Sunco car. I haven't seen Sunco with a paint job out there in a while, so he's out there running that Sunco. Okie Budman, you know that paint job. Number 70, TVR-Esports, Okie Budman out there running for the legalization. Shake and Bake. Chase Rockford currently running 8th place. Had a little trouble today, but has managed to keep turning left and stay in the race. And of course, the number 3 representing the wonderful, powerful Dale Earnhardt Sr. out there in the number 3 Goodwrench car. Oh boy, as soon as I turned the camera on, Ty Stanley was really sideways coming out of that corner job. I know you guys saw that when I turned the camera over there. He was completely sideways. 6 laps left to run out here at the Darlington Speedway. Las Vegas coming up at 8 o'clock Central here at the Thunder Valley TVR-Esports channel. Thunder Valley drivers will be getting in the NASCAR trucks, putting the street stocks up on the truck, and getting the NASCAR trucks down off the trailer, and going racing Las Vegas tonight for a 100-mile competition in week number 8 of the RBC Trophy Chase. A lot of wiggling there. Boy, these tires are just wore out with 5 laps left to go. Michael Wedscheider, something has happened to Michael Wedscheider. Oh my goodness, Michael Wedscheider is in the pits. Lap number 38 had an issue with Michael Wedscheider. I don't know what happened. We'll stay with the race for now because we don't want to miss a lap. But 4 laps left to go. 107 in the lead, 102 Ty Stanley in the back. We'll take another look and see if we can see what happens. Maybe we can see what happens real quick here. Taking a look at Michael Wedscheider. Oh, right there. He just got it loose. Michael Wedscheider just got it loose. May have cooked the tires on it, maybe. That's very possible. May have cooked the tires on it and ended up just getting down in pit row. And, yep, he's going to get a change of tires on that thing. And we're going to go back to the racing action. Get back to our leaders as we got just a few laps left to run. Landon Rye out front in the 107. Ty Stanley trying to challenge, gets into the wall. Ty Stanley gets into the wall hard there coming down the stretch. Really slowed him down. Don't know if he's bad. He's bad. Ty Stanley is bad. Those tires are giving up. If he doesn't get a meatball the next couple of laps, I would be amazed. That car is all over the place. And here comes the number 5, Cale Eckert, doing everything he can to catch him. Can Ty Stanley hold on to this race car? Because, I mean, the thing is sketchy right now. Chad